Hello all, welcome to my channel. I don't call it channel. What is cybersecurity? Okay, so cybersecurity is the way of protecting the information that is over internet. Okay, so whatever the things that are happening over the internet, there will be good things and as well as bad things. Okay, and whatever the bad things, those are malicious things that needs to be avoided, or needs to be, we have to be aware of those things, and needs to be like restricted or blocked. So the process of protecting the information is cybersecurity. Okay, so there are a lot of domains in cybersecurity, like incident response, vulnerability management, and networking. There are a lot of things. Okay, so this I will be making videos related to the incident response. Okay, so first of all, what is an incident? So incident is nothing but an attack. Okay, so for example, let's consider you have got an email stating that you have won a lottery, and please click the link below to gain your money, like that. Okay, so so it looks like they'll make the video, they'll make the mail like looks so beautiful, so that you'll be attracted to that and you will be obviously trust that. Okay, so but when you click on it, so there will be something installed in your mobile and your system will be hacked, and you may lose your money or like things. So this is one scenario that falls under the cyber security. Okay, so this is one activity. So this kind of activity we call as an incident in the incident response. Okay, so when these kind of incident happen, so these kind of incident need to be investigated. Okay, and some of the response actions need to be taken on that. uh, this process is called incident response. Okay, so how these incidents are generated? Okay, so whatever the activity that you do within your system or within your browser or within the internet, so those all will be logged. Okay, none of the thing will be missed out. Okay, so when you open an application in your system, or when you browse something over the internet in Google or Explorer, anything, so these all will be stored as a logs. So that will give you the timestamp of when this activity has happened and what is the activity happened, and what process has ran, these all things. Okay, so there are different log sources. So your system is a log source, and mm, one Palo Alto firewall is a log source, and proxy is a log source. So these are all log source. Okay, so the logs will be generated in each of the corresponding system. Okay, so these all logs are centralized and pulled, are managed in a way that is called SIEM. Okay, so using SIEM, you can collect all these logs at one point, and you can able to monitor. Okay, so who will do this work? Okay, so we have a analyst called SOC analyst. SOC stands for Security Operations Center. So what these SOC people will do is, like, they will monitor all the security events. Okay, which are like whatever I told the logs. So these are called as security events. So they will monitor all the security events, and they will correlate each different logs. Okay, each different event, and by correlating them, they will create an incident. Okay, that means they will say, okay, this is an activity that has been found out malicious. For example, let's consider a brute force attack. So whenever you enter the password, username and password, and click login, so that is a log. Okay, that is one event. Similarly, an attacker has trying to access in your account. So first time he entered a wrong password, so that is an event. Second time also he entered a wrong password, that is also an event. Similarly, he's keep trying out the passwords, which, I mean, he don't know your password, but he's trying to crack it. Okay, so there will be multiple events where login is happening and it is being failure. Because the SOC analyst, what it will do, so usually when we log in into our account, we will obviously in the first attempt we might enter the wrong password, but we can't enter it 100 times or more than 10 times or like that. Okay, what SOC analyst will do, so he will observe the trend. So how many login activities are happening and how many are failing. So for example, within 1 minute 5 times the login failure. So then what is that? Somebody, it is not you who is actually trying to log in, it is somebody else who don't know your password who is trying. So this is a security incident. Okay, so that is what the SOC analyst does. And then what he does, and then he analyzes who is logging in. Either it is you, that means it is logging in from your IP, I mean whatever, from your location or from any other location, or the who in which system, is it your system or the other system, or those all things need to be investigated. And then what he has to do, he has to take the response action of that. That means, for example, you are using a system called PC1, and the login is happening from PC2, which is not yours. Okay, so then what he has to do, he has to disconnect the connection. That means he has to block the IP of the system. I mean, okay, that is some separate thing. So then what he has to do, I mean, after the 5 logins, the 6th login was successful from the PC2. That means what, the hacker has found out your password and he is able to log in into your account. Then as a response action, what the SOC analyst has to do, so he has to change your password. Okay, so that your password, the whatever the password that cracked by the PC2 hacker, so those will, that may not work. Okay, so he has to reset the password. So you have got a clear idea, so from where it started and where it ended. So that means the hacker is trying, so that is an activity. Okay, and then the analyst has identified that activity and raised it as an incident, and then he has investigated like who is logging in and all, and then he has taken a response. So that is actually a SOC analyst does. So here that has been done manually, but here what we call it as SOAR. So this SOAR stands for security, orchestration, automation and response. So it automates whatever the analyst has done till now. So SOAR can be able to automate that things, so that the analyst workload will be reduced and he can able to get time to investigate on the other things. Okay, so which is more need to be investigated deeply. Okay, the say as secure. So let's, now we came to the right point where what is this video about. Okay, till now I have given you a brief of what is behind it and from where it started. So it's like a part 2. So till now I have explained you a part 1. Okay, so this is what it is. So security, SOAR stands for security, orchestration, automation and response. So orchestration is nothing but the way or the steps of investigation, and whatever the things that we are doing, it is automation and it takes a response. Okay, so this SOAR will be, it is a tool, actually it is a tool or what you can call it is a tool or technology. So that is to automate the SOC operations. Okay, so this will be used by the security teams, so to automate the repetitive task. Okay, it helps you so integrate all the security tools. So for example, as I told, the SIEM is a security tool, firewall is a security tool, EDR is a security tool, the agents install is a security tool. So these are all different Active Directory, that means where your account passwords are maintained. So that is a security tool. Okay, so these security tools, so whenever the analyst in investigating that brute force attack, so he has to go on different tools and he has to gather the details from, so he can get the login details from Active Directory, he can get the login activity from the SIM logs, and also he can get the IP whether it is blocking or not from the firewall. So and these all things are like different, so he has to switch tabs. Okay, but SOAR, what it does, SOAR can be able to integrate all the things at one place. Okay, so that no need to go into other tabs. Okay, from one place, it is a centralized system. SOAR is a centralized tool that can integrate all the security tools at one place, and you can be able to perform the activities from at one place. Okay, so it enhances the speed of the incident response. Okay, and how it works, as I told, SIM stands for security information event and management. Okay, and even security information and event management. So all the logs are maintained from different log sources are maintained in SIEM, and we can integrate SIEM, threat intel and different technical ticketing tools like ServiceNow and other security. So SOAR contains two different parts. Okay, one is the playbooks, one is automation. Okay, so playbooks is nothing but a workflow that you call as a workflow, which has the different tasks that are connected towards each other. So one, it will run one by one, so which the analyst is doing manually. So we will create each activity as each task and we can connect, and that will run. So that is called as a playbook. So this playbooks is a crucial point or the crucial thing. So actually what is SOAR is called as like a playbook. Okay, playbook document. Okay, so it helps to automate all the detection and response, and it automates the alerts of triage, enrichment and action, take the actions. And also SOAR provides you a dashboard to maintain or to visualize what's happening within your environment, like how many incidents are generated, how many are open incident, how many closed incident, and who or which analyst is working on which incident, and what are the different type of incident like account compromise or system compromise or phishing related. So these all things you can visualize, and it will be helpful for your KPIs. Okay. And how SOAR is in cybersecurity. So yeah, as I already told, it reduces the response time, and it strengthens the incident response capabilities. And yeah, as I mentioned, so it reduces the human error. That means analyst may overlook, as he is handling multiple incidents, he may overlook some things, but automation does not overlook things. So whatever you develop, so it will go through each of the thing without missing. Okay. Yeah, so benefits of SOAR is nothing but like it helps you to remediate the things faster, and it is a centralized tool, and it automates the workflows, and it better coordination. As I mentioned, you don't need to go into different tabs, and you can do everything from one place. Okay, these are the some of the use cases. Like as I mentioned, user access is nothing but the brute force and threat intelligence correlation, and phishing, as I mentioned, you got a mail like that, right? So that is phishing. Okay. So this is what about SOAR. Okay. So I mean, there are, you may have a lot of questions like what is an incident, or what is a SIEM, or what is SOC and all. Okay. So SOAR is a big thing which we have to swim. Okay. So this is one part of that, or one piece of that. Okay. So there are, so I will be making all the videos related to SIEM, SOAR, and SOC, and incident response and cyber security. I will be making a lot of, this is my first video in my channel, but I will be making a lot of videos. And I mean, it won't be like a lecture, or it won't be like a it won't be like it won't be like a technical video. I mean, it won't be like a YouTube video. I mean, it will be like you will find it friendly, that I am right explaining you right in front of you, and I doesn't feel, I mean, I'm not a, it is my first video, so you can understand me how I am telling. And also it won't be like, it'll be like a lecture to you, it will be like a friendly way, and you can always interact with me via the comments, or whatever the questions, or whatever, what kind of video or what topics you want to learn and all. So it will be easily understandable for you, and everything will be very easily understandable for you. I will explain in that way. And if you confuse anywhere, or if you have any queries, you can always state in the comments, so that I will be happy to answer you guys. And like, yeah, I mean, take your feedback and all. Okay. Yeah, let's close this video for now, and let's meet in the next videos. Thank you.